Sniper Elite 5 is a very fun game and provides a solid core gameplay to enjoy. While the sniping is the main attraction, it allows for 3 broad playstyles that can be personalized and changed on the fly, from sniping, stealth, and open combat. The sniping is an absolute joy and rewarding as you target specific parts of your enemy's body, and watch the destruction. Once you fire your shot, the game will switch to the perspective of the bullet as you get to watch it fly through the air. Once it approaches your target, you will be presented with an X-ray filter, and you will get to see what internal damage your shot caused. Jaws can be blown off, bones broken, skulls cracked, and organs destroyed. This is both over the top and very gamey, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Excellent sound and impact are on full display here. Now, sniping is not the only option here. Stealth is greatly encouraged as you can hide in tall grass to get a better position, along with using both lethal and non-lethal takedowns. Many of your weapons can have suppressors attached to them, and you still need to pay attention to how far they will mask the sound of your shots. Bottles can be used to distract enemies, along with being able to whistle to bait enemies in. If you get discovered, you can make use of a last known position system, where if you break line of sight, enemies will try to converge on your last known position. You can set up traps, move to a better position, or opt to going loud. One thing is certain, that Sniper Elite is a joy to play whether you're going for that perfect stealth run, playing it like a third-person shooter, or just focusing on the sniping. There's a wealth of modes to enjoy, and today I want to dive into some of the co-op and multiplayer offerings provided in Sniper Elite 5. The campaign and being able to play it in co-op is easily the biggest draw to this game for its modes. You have access to many missions, and each one is a unique location with interesting buildings and areas to fight through. One level might feature the countryside, while another is focused on the night raid through a factory. These missions are pretty big, to the point of being mini open worlds. The core gameplay systems, options, and how the levels are designed make the levels very replayable, especially when you add in trying to tackle these areas with a friend. Since the core combat options are focused on 3 areas: sniping, stealth, and open combat. This means that you and your friend can take on different roles, along with pivoting to complete your objective. For example, if you prefer sniping, you can hang back and pick off enemies while your friend sneaks in to deal with them at close range. Since the maps are rather big, you can opt to work as a 2-man unit, or break off to tackle 2 different areas to complete the map quicker. I did find it harder to maintain stealth while in co-op, but it was really rewarding to come up with new strategies to get through areas. Small moments really become the highlight of these levels in co-op, as I would approach situations with my friend, and we would be focused on maintaining stealth. Honestly, if the game was just sold with this campaign in co-op, there's so much value here, but since Rebellion tends to deliver just a bit more, there's plenty of other modes to enjoy as well. Survival mode is a traditional and very fun co-op mode that can also be played in solo as well. At launch, you are given 3 maps and 4 sets of locations that you need to defend. As you complete each one of the operations, more open up and you can try and defend new locations on the same map. This makes good use of the bigger maps and separates everything into chunks. While in this mode, your objective is to defend the position and kill all of the enemies. You will only need to defend your set position for about half the wave, and once it has been defended, you only have the enemies to deal with, and you are free to go anywhere on the map, so this frees up your options. I like this aspect since the defend portion sort of focuses up the action, and then you are provided more freedom after it's secured. After defending one location for a few waves, you are then moved to a completely new area on the map, and you need to defend it against the opposition, adapting to a new area. It is important to note that survival is all focused on the sniping and open combat gameplay styles of Sniper Elite. Stealth is not really an option since enemies can spot you a lot faster than in the campaign. This means you need to focus on bettering your defenses, as some of the later waves are really tough. Teller mines and traps are your friends, which is kind of odd that the trip mine is not found in this mode. The trip mine is only found in the multiplayer, and this was a staple for the prior games to be in all other modes. I hope Rebellion patches Sniper Elite 5 to allow for the trip mine to be used in everything. Along with this, I think if there was a phase before defending the location, where you need to take over the location, this could make for some nice variety and opportunities for adding stealth into this mode. For example, when you start a survival match, you need to defend a set location, so why not have you and your friends start out outside the zone, and have that location be populated with enemies, and then you can deploy a variety of stealth tactics on them if you so choose. This would at least allow the option for stealth, and it's really fun in this game too. Survival is a solid mode, and one that is good for both short and long-term play. Sniper Elite 5 does offer a more traditional multiplayer option. Here you can choose between various options of deathmatch, from free-for-all, team match, and squad match, which sees 4 teams of 4 battling each other. The objectives are simple: get the highest score within the time limit as you take out the opposition. While in multiplayer, you need to keep an eye out for when you are aiming with your sniper rifle, as you will produce a glint which will allow other players to know where you are. It sort of operates the same way when you find an enemy AI sniper in the campaign. The sniper rifle is the quickest way to getting kills, but it also puts you in the most danger. There's a nice trade-off where using your rifle will put you at an advantage to take someone out, but if you use your binoculars, you can safely survey the area and tag enemies without being noticed. Both the sniper and small arms battles are fun in this mode. Like I mentioned before, it is an odd choice that the trip mine is only available in the multiplayer. It is nice that it's not completely gone from the game, but I don't understand why you can't use it in the campaign. As people create movement and noise, there will be sound indicators on your map, giving you an idea where an enemy is. You can use this as a means to hunt other players down or bait them into traps. There's another mode called No Cross, which is pretty fun as it's focused on only sniping. I prefer the deathmatch-like modes, but this mode does help to add more variety. I do think it's a bit of a missed opportunity to not have a more unique set of modes that would fit in well with this game. For example, I think it would have been cool to have a mode where each team only has one sniper, and the rest are foot soldiers. As the sniper is killed, another player on the team is randomly chosen to be the sniper. Since sniping is deadly and easily one of the best aspects of the game, something like this could be a fun spin on the normal multiplayer offerings. So overall, I do like the competitive multiplayer, and while it's not my favorite mode of Sniper Elite 5, it does provide a fun distraction. What I do think is a true standout for the competitive aspect of this game is Invasion mode. Invasion takes the normal campaign and flips it on its head by adding in a human enemy to contend with. As the host, you are alerted to the invader, and you need to fight someone who is going to go after you differently than the AI. This applies a new level of constant tension, which grows very much as you try to find the invader. Invasions can happen at any time, and that randomness adds to the enjoyment of it. When you have it on, you never really know when someone is going to enter your game. You could be in the middle of a stealth attempt, setting up some sniper shots, or going loud, and depending on what you are currently doing while being invaded, that will make it easier or harder for the invader to find your location. One aspect that I love is that Sniper Elite 5 will usually allow the host to continue saving during an invasion. This means that you will not lose much progress. By having this mode on, you're allowing for some friendly competition that can totally change the dynamic of a single or co-op level. You will naturally find yourself assessing the map through a PvP lens. One thing that I wish was provided as an option was being able to invade a friend's game. Maybe an option like this will be added in the future. It is a lot of fun, and I recommend trying Invasion out. As I continue to play Sniper Elite 5, I find more reasons to like it. My goal with this was to provide an overview to sort of highlight the co-op and multiplayer options that this game provides. This series is generally underrated and has a core fanbase. Rebellion continues to make better games with each new entry. If you're only looking for single player, the campaign will provide you with more than enough to do. If you're open to co-op, the multiplayer, or even trying the new invasion mode, there's a substantial amount of content to dive into here. With the summer months being a bit of a dry season for the big AAA games, this gives titles like Sniper Elite 5 to shine a bit more, so give it a try. If you're interested in being notified of new videos, please hit the subscribe button and bell. And if you would like to support the channel and get early access to content, please check out my Patreon. All of the links will be at the end of this video and within the description. And thank you very much for watching.